It was another serene morning in Skura town. The sun's golden rays poured over the sleeping streets and the birds sang their usual tunes. A typical day on that did not promise anything extraordinary. The peaceful hum of everyday life surrounded Skura High School as students proved in, some chatting excitedly, some barely awake, then some like Yummy simply going through the mansion. Yummy was quite observant that she preferred to stay in the background watching the world around that rather than participating in it. There was sometimes also invisible about this girl whose existence barely registered in the mind of those around her. She had a routine wake up, go to school, sit in class, lunch, eat lunch alone at home, and then when the day was over, we should retreat in her own world, a world where she was the only one who truly knew herself. But today something was different as Yemi entered at homeroom. A new face catch her eye, and was not just the fact that he was new, it was the presence. Ed stood in the doorway looking slightly out of place, but with an aura of quiet confidence that made even the most properly student stop and stare. His name was Kai, and he had sharp features, dark hair, tall, fill in messy waves, and eyes that seemed to see right through the people around him. Yummy curiosity piqued and glanced away quickly, one not wanting to seem too interested, but the brief movement their eyes thought felt in an electric current passing between them. Last that day during lunch, Kai approved Yummy mind if I sit here. He asked casually and thought that but being friends for years, Yummy always the loner was catch off guard, but she nodded silently unsure of what to say. I'm Kai, what's your name? He asked, sitting down across from here. There was no reason for him to be taking to heart. She was nobody but she simply was guidance. His voice warm and before loud, she found herself talking to him more than she had with anyone in months. They began to spend more time together. Lunchtime, up the usual meeting spot and moon that were hanging out after schools. Yumi found herself looking forward to their conversation. Kai was not like the other. She was not interested in properly or fitting in. He was just different, and the more she spoke to him, the more Yumi realized that was a part of her that longed for something, no more something beyond and minded life and had created of herself. But the closer they grew, the more Yummy felt a strange unseen sitting in her smooth that were moment when Kai would seem to interested in her. He would ask about her life in was that felt invasion. Why did not you go out more with the classmate? Had not asked his tone usually short. Do you like being alone? Yummy brushed it off, and first he was just various, she thought, but as they turned into weeks, strange things started happening. On one evening, Yummy left her house for the late night walk, needed some fresh air after an exhausting week. It was in the quiet streets of Sura town that he noticed something that made her hair raise. Kai was there, standing by the shadows of the alley, thinking, talking to the woman in the black suit. Yummy was far enough away to be seen, but close enough to her snipped of their conservation. I need her to activate now. The woman said, her voice low and cold. Kai's response was almost too soft to hear. I know, but I did not want to. She does not deserve this. Yummy felt a chill travel up the spine. The word felt like a weight crushed down on the chest, and did not knew what that meant, but it was clear something dangerous was unfolding. The next day, Yumi comforted Kai. The air was thick with tension as she stood in front of him, her heart pounding in her chest. What, what was that all about last night? She asked, her voice barely a whisper. Kai looked at her, she expression unreadable. I did not want to, she said, his voice quiet. She did. I did not want to involve you in this. Yummy mind raced, involve me in what? Kain hesitated, his eyes searching her face. There's something you do not know about yourself, Yummy, something dangerous, and no. They are coming for you. The word hit Yummy like a pound to use stomach. Dangerous coming for her. But what was he talking about? I continued, his voice softer no, as it turned between protecting her and revealing everything. Yummy, you are not just a normal student, you are part of the government experiment of Prefect Project Nova Sura. They are trying to create inheritant invalued people with powers, and you are one of the last saving subjects. Yummy struggled stage bat, her mind raced. She could not be turned in was insane, but the look, the quiet eyes told her otherwise. The pieces of strange past, the movement she had always pushed aside as coincidence, no start to make since her uncanny strength, her heightened senses, everything was explained. Kai continued, that want to activate your ability, Yummy, that was you to be a weapon, and I was sent to make sure you did not get out of control. Before Yummy could process this new reality, a group of alarmed men in black suits appeared surrounding them. It was then that she understood. The people from the laboratories were her. They were after her, and Kai, the boy she had trusted, was either her ally or her captor. The battle that followed was unlike anything Yummy had ever experienced. The school became a battleground. She fought back her powers flared uncomfortably. Thicklessness, stared windows were her speed blurry. She lines between reality and illusions. But the more she used to power, the more he felt herself slipping, and thought something inside her was breaking free. Kai was there, blue. He was not frightening her. He was trying to stop her from losing control. She was not trying, just trying to protect her from the people after her. She was trying to protect her from herself. She had the power of to destroying everything. The clash between them reached its peak to the school's rooftop. Yummy, the moment of despairing, unreleased, hurtful power. The skies above all crashed with energy, and the other trembled. Benefit the feet. Koi tried to reach her to talk her down, but I was too late. Yummy accustomed, but her own abilities collapsed to the ground in hesitations. When she awoke, everything was silent. The school was in ruins. Sky was gone, and you, Yummy was left to each other and record of the life of government against the world gone. But she was Sky. Her proofs had been slept for now. But she knew the truth.